Well, good Thursday afternoon. Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet. Voice you know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dusty Sonnenberg. Well, a real light sprinkle going on right now on my farm as I stepped out to take a look at the barn thermometer that said 80 degrees. It looks like this should be ending soon, but it looks like we will have chances for precipitation as we go throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend. A couple quick calendar reminders. You're invited to visit the Darke County Fair August 16th through the 24th in Greenville, Ohio. Find the full schedule of events at darkecountyfair.com. And tune in tomorrow at midday as powered by soy biodiesel. Dale will be broadcasting from the Darke County Fair. Also, Ohio is a powerhouse of national leadership for commodity organizations. Listen to our midday programming coming up on Tuesday to find out why, thanks to Ohio Corn and Wheat. Well, let's check in with Joel Panorwood as he found a special guest down at the Southwest Ohio Corn Growers Field Day earlier this week.
Joining us on the Ohio AgNet, Ben Brown, Extension Specialist over at University of Missouri. Here in the Eastern Corn Belt, one conversation we've been having kind of more and more of lately has been the steep basis that farmers are experiencing. You know, and you did make a mention in there about how there's possibility of some positives there, especially when we're looking at livestock that need to be fed in the Southeast.
Absolutely. So when we look at the largest corn deficit area in the country, we're looking at the southeast part of the United States, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. It's fun if you think of North Carolina as a corn importer. So let's just take North Carolina, make it its own country, and think of it as an importer. It would be the 7th largest corn importing country in the world if it was its own country. And so moving that product into that region is really important given the challenges that they've had this year with production. I think they'll turn to the Eastern Corn Belt to draw some of those supplies in, and that should help improve basis values across Ohio and other parts of the Eastern Corn Belt.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right on that. And then one final comment. It's always nice to say, hey, it's a Farm Bill year. Well, time's running out.
Sure is. So they've broke for the fall recess. It's going to be near impossible to get anything done before the election. We've heard some rumblings about something during the lame duck session after the election and before the new Congress starts in January. I think it's going to be hard because there's always basically what happens is there's a list of priorities that come through at that period of time, and there's only time for maybe one or two of those, and we haven't been given any indication that the Farm Bill is going to be one of those 1 to 2 priorities that's going to happen during the lame duck session. As I look into the spring of 2025, it's even hard to see farm policy making much headway there. Congress is going to have to wrestle with some big tax debates, and that's going to consume a lot of energy within the U.S. Congress, even if it's a completely Republican-controlled Congress. It is unlikely, it's possible, but it's unlikely that Republicans are going to have 60 total senators in the Senate. And so, you need 60 votes to get a bill passed in the Senate. And so it's possible that that's just going to consume all the available time and energy to pass policy in early 2025. So
lots of information in this conversation. So as we kind of wrap it up, for those farmers listening, those growers tuning in, final words, parting thoughts. What would you say? Hey, here's the timber of the world right now and where we're headed. Keep your head up.
So it's going to be tough. There's a couple of years here. I don't think this is surprising really to anybody. We're looking at a tough financial outlook the next couple of years. We've already started to see that hit some of the capital expenditures, right? Like equipment sales are down 20-25% year over year, quarter, compared to a quarter last year. We see farmers making those management decisions, and certainly that's impacting the total ag economy. When I think about what producers can do, it's to be disciplined. It's to build those partnerships with people that are going to have your back during the good times and keep you disciplined during the good times, and so that's where we're at, right? We're coming out of a period like we haven't seen in a while, and we're getting back to low margins, higher interest rates. It's not a pretty picture, but hopefully there's opportunities for producers to make some money at different points over the next couple of years and help shore up some financial statements.
Again, those are the comments of Ben Brown, agricultural economist from the University of Missouri. Stay tuned. We'll be back to take a look at your markets after this. Hey Ohio, exciting news coming to you from Ohio's Country Journal. Subscribe or renew your free subscription by September 20th of 2024 and you could win one of 4 50-inch televisions. Ohio's Country Journal is free, but subscribers have to renew their subscriptions every 3 years to continue to receive it. Subscribe or renew to stay updated on all things Ohio, from agricultural insights to rural lifestyle. Don't miss out. Visit our website today at ocj.com/renew. Let's take a look at your closing markets for Thursday, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com. September corn closed down 6 cents at $3.75. December new crop down 3 3/4 at $3.97. September soybeans ended the day down 3/4 of a penny at $9.51 1/2 cent, and November soybeans were unchanged at $9.68 1/2. Wheat for September closed down 6 1/2 cents at $5.28 1/4 cent, with July 25 new crop wheat down a nickel, $5.85 3/4 cent. August live cattle closed the day down 55 cents, but October lean hogs were up 57 1/2. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dusty Sonnenberg, and you're listening to the Ohio AgNet.